Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. Some greets first.
Yes, let's say hi to a few people who are tuned in today. Saying hi to here you go, to Mai, loving the OPM set. Yeah, the sina Zach Tabudlo and all the awesome OPM artists we have. Just giving them a little bit of a platform for them to showcase their talents. Hi to Ernie Santa Maria. Good morning, Markki and Chico. This is uniquely common. Oh, okay. Please say hi to my friends Eric, Adele, Amy, and Ayers. Hi, guys. Sebedy says, sakto pa yung words. Parang di ko yata kaya kasi nga di ko na mapipigilan. Parang di ko yata kaya. Parang di ko yata. I don't even know how to sing it anymore. Parang di ko yata kaya. Down, up. Julia Nicole says, where's Hazel? Well, send her a message. say good morning.
Yeah.
Shopao ni Bunjing says, hello, Markki. Saw your brother's name in Asian Games today. Yes. Kai's doing very well. He just flew back in. I think they won 2 games.
Wow.
So,
congratulations.
He says, parang we're not doing so well. I'm like, did you lose all your games? He's like, no. I'm like, see? You didn't do too badly.
Yeah.
Just look at it, glass half full.
Exactly.
Right? Saying hi to M. Ha ha ha, banal. Jimbo Limbo says, flu season na naman at tinamaan ako. Ingat kayo lagi. Sa podcast na lang ako makikinig later. Yes, feel better, Jimbo Limbo. It's a hard, tragic world out there now. Everyone's getting sick. Renz says, how very Bruce Almighty, talking about the remote control that we spoke about in the last batch of the top 10. Yes. Yep. Colleen MYC says, trans-ager. We call it the Lulu.
Pwede rin.
I mean,
Pwede
that
rin.
works
That
too.
works too.
That works too. Hi to Jean Hoya as well on our Facebook Live. Buchoy says, good morning, big boys.
Good morning, big boys.
Good morning, big boys.
Okay.
Cyril says, mukhang final na. Sorry, Hazel. Sayang yung chance na hatakin ulit si Nikki early this morning. By the way, giving a shout out sa friend kong fan ng Sunkissed Lola na si user SKL Dolores kasi ang saya namin after the anniversary gig, which time flew fast. A month na ang nakalipas since the anniversary gig.
What?
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I went to Italy pa eh.
Oh wow.
Diba? I'm still on cloud 9 after that very moment at naging Dolores rin ako. Deserve self. Di nabasa ni Hazel ang bati part ko yesterday kaya today ako bumabawi. Yeah, I'll read it out for you. Hi to the Super James who says, per year din ako sa the cloud. Talking about cloud storage. They now have 6 terabytes and 12 terabytes for iCloud, priced at 1,490 pesos and 2,990 pesos per month, respectively. Just announced. Hey, why not? Lahat kami sa the Marites Rushers GC nagsipag-check ng remaining cloud storage.
That's true.
Yes.
That is
just
true.
keep checking because who knows, you might go over and sayang yung mga storage nyo, right? Also, saying hi to a few people on X. Greeting Jungkook's girl who says, more animals will be left homeless and unadopted pag ganon. Talking about what we spoke about a while ago with transferring the mind into a empty shell of a pet just so you can get your previous pet back.
That's true.
It's true.
Or siguro just appreciate it na lang while it's there, you know. The love, the companionship. And then,
yeah, just enjoy the time you have together, right? Also, saying hello to Maxim the Winter, Lilo Boy, and Kiko Man Machine. And I believe that's it for greets.
All right. So we've got our top 10 for today. Thanking Rudes Antonio for the topic. What technology could bring? Let's start off with wildfire. Yung parang Pokemon na din, yung mga sasakyan. Pwede mong ilabas-pasok sa Pokeballs after gamitin para hindi mo na kailangan i-park.
Para wala nang bayad sa parking,
Wala
di
nang
ba?
bayad sa parking, wala nang parking, you bring it with you, and then when it's time to leave, that's when you take it out. You just say, I choose you, and then whatever your car is.
Or you can choose whatever car you want to.
Or whatever car you want.
Parang I want a Porsche today. Boom.
Diba?
Ganon.
And coming from Victoriano, this is really freaky. Yung binigyan mo ng barya, yung namamalimos, tapos bumagsak sa kalsada yung coin kasi na-realize mo hologram lang pala. That's so weird. Okay, that's so weird.
Coins?
No, like you see a beggar in the street, right? Binigyan mo ng coins, tapos yung coin nalaglag lang sa kalye. Kasi you realize hologram yung
ano?
yung nagbebeg.
Ah, okay. Kala ko the opposite.
No.
Kala ko the coin disappears.
No, like hindi pala siya totoo. Like virtual din siya. And
But imagine that in the future. Like, you know how there's fraudulent bills nowadays?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Imagine having just those versions of coins or money that's just like holographic.
Yeah.
That'll disappear.
Oof. Okay.
Once you pay. Oh
I
my
know,
gosh.
that's
Imagine
weird.
that.
And coming from Memski, machine na malalaman agad kung corrupt ang isang tatakbong politician para eliminated agad.
Eh, wala.
Oh, but they would never push that. They will try to sabotage that machine. Kasi and
But if you think about it, like really, the ones who really run for office are, a lot of them have agendas in mind.
well, yeah.
Like, they want to be in the forefront.
Of course.
They want to be on a pedestal. So they're not necessarily the best candidates. Sometimes,
Exactly.
right?
And coming from Simply Nedge, may ilalagay ka lang sa leeg mo, tapos maganda na yung boses mo at nasa tono ka na. I would love that.
You know who, diba, there was one YouTuber who did that before. Who had canceled siya ngayon. But she used to have like a little shtick that she did. I used to follow her and watch her videos, where it's Miranda sings.
Oh, yeah.
Where she would perform and then she'd do a magic trick or whatever, and then I don't know what she'd do, where she'd have this thing where she would like close her throat, and when they do the magic trick where they closed her throat up or whatever, or they clamped her throat, that's when she would sing really well, like Phantom of the Opera levels. Think of me. And then when they removed the clamp, she would sing like how Miranda would sing. So it would be like Miranda to Colleen. Colleen to Miranda.
Okay.
Whenever she
But she's probably really good.
Oh, of course.
If she can do that.
Hello, she's a classically trained Broadway singer.
A friend of mine who really sings well says it's only the best singers can sing off tune, like on purpose. Like kasi kunyari you're a good singer lang, like a regular good singer. It's actually hard to sing off tune kasi nga magaling ka kumanta, pero yung talagang magagaling kumanta, it's almost like they know which note to hit to make it wrong. It means sobrang perfect yung instrument nila.
Yung pitch nila.
Kaya nilang ibaba ng konti, i-off note nila by a step down, a step up, just to make it sound horrible.
Go try mo, Chico.
But to do it on purpose.
Try mo.
I can't I'm perfect pitch.
Ay. Well, if you're perfect pitch, kaya mo.
Yeah, pero like I have that kind of talent that it autocorrects itself. Para siyang auto-tune.
Auto-tune.
I try to make it wrong.
That's an entry.
And
auto-tune.
it goes back.
Imagine that. Eric Acibal says, so ibig sabihin, prodigy si Chico.
Yes. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, like I can't. I can't be off tune even if I wanted to. I try, but I can't. Parang di ko yata kaya.
Parang di ko
Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da.
yata kaya. Parang di ko yata kaya. You go down.
Hindi, ang kinakanta ko ngayon. Tararatatatatatatata. Tararatatatatatatatatatata. Tararatatatatatatatatatata. Okay. He's just shaking his head. SMH. SMH. It's because I'm singing a different song. So the song that I'm actually singing, I'm in tune.
Which one? Okay, ganda.
Or whatever that is. Whatever it is that I'm singing. That one. Yeah. Yeah. Is that it? Is that it? From the Super Malice guy. What technology could bring? Pwede mo nang sabihin na, uy, may seat sale. Murang-mura lang, papuntang Uranus. Oh, yeah. That
If
would
you want
be
to go
cool.
check out a planet, right?
Right? Parang like, sa kapunta, ay, hindi ako pwede I can't make it to the party later. Because, punta akong Neptune. Neptune! Diba? Or like, Jupiter, Saturn,
Uranus.
Venus. Yeah. Got a trip to Uranus. Wait. No. Hindi kasi nga. Hindi kasi nga, di ba? Like, I got a trip to Venus. I got a trip to Mercury. I got a trip to, Ay. Anyway, you know what I mean. Coming from...
Yeah. Copy.
From... Asan na ako? Al Macchiato. What technology could bring? Chico will forever be on the morning rush. Yung AI na niya, yung magta-top 10. Tapos, AR na rin ng mga rushers, yung magpapadala ng entries. Can you imagine that? Hindi, just let's try to wrap your head around this. So in the future, right? There's like an AI version of us. And long after we're long gone, like 300 years later, we're all not here anymore. And then, in place na yung AI natin na ginagawa niya yung show. But then by that time, all of the rushers who join us regularly also have their own AIs. Tapos nagkaroon na ng like apocalyptic event, everybody's extinct, but the show is still going on.
Oh my gosh.
With
that's
no more
intense.
humans. But the show is going on. Meron pa rin nagsasuggest ng topic. Meron gumagawa ng show. Tapos yung, alam mo yung, if you were to, like, if some alien were to come down to the Earth, to
They
the
can
planet,
listen to the show.
they can see that, what's this? There's something playing on the radio. And there are people joining, but there are no more humans.
Oh my gosh. Imagine that, no?
And it's ongoing.
Tapos, during the show, right? Like, it depends on the day. Pero like, yung isang co-host late palagi.
Kahit yung AI. Hindi, tapos, here's the thing, like,
On
alam mo yung,
brand.
alam mo yung binabati pa rin ni AI Archer, sila AI Mama Juvie,
AI Happy Pill.
Tapos sila-
AI Kuya,
sila-
AI Kuya Anthony.
AI Krister, binabati pa rin sila AI Impactas,
Tapos nagpapadala din ng meatballs.
na AI,
na AI.
na virtual meatballs.
Oo.
Oh, that is such a weird thing, right? Ay, anyway, from gun tolerance, meron ng cellphone na pwede mo nang tawagan, hindi lang mga loved ones mo na nasa malayong lugar, pati loved ones mo sa other world.
Oh.
Oh, that would be amazing. I can talk to my dad again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't find that creepy at all. I mean, if it's the dearly departed that I'm very close to, like my sister, my dad. Oh, I would love that. We could still like, kasi I remember before, every time like merong crisis, di ba, we all run to our dad. So like, yeah, I could like get his advice again.
Yeah,
That would be amazing.
or for example, talking to my grandmother or grandfather again
Right?
after what they've seen. Because they become spirits. So they've seen a lot of things that they don't normally see.
Well, if you try to talk to them, they're like, we're not talking to you. We ain't talking to you.
It's one of two things. It's either we're not talking to you or we've seen the afterlife and we were wrong all along.
Oh, pwede rin.
Diba?
Pwede, who knows, right? Because nobody's
No
ever
one-
been back.
I mean, there are a few people who say they've been back, but I mean, who knows, right?
That's true. And from Tampupu, dadating na yung age of work from home where everybody works from home. Wala nang in person. So, it would be possible in the future to have been working closely with someone for 20 years. Like, can you imagine like us? Yung co-workers talaga na you work closely with them without ever seeing each other in person.
Oh, wow.
Right?
I mean, I'm sure that happens now.
Like you've become lifelong friends even because you work closely with each other every day, pero you've never seen each other in person.
Diba during the pandemic?
Well, yeah, I can imagine that it's probably happened to some people now.
No, really. Like, diba I was working with a few people from Malaysia for Pokemon, for this event when we launched a couple of games. And I never saw them until I went to Japan for Pokemon Worlds. The very first time I saw them after 3 years of working together with them. I finally see them in person.
That's true.
Because they live in Malaysia and I never really got the chance to go over there, or they, don't have the need to really come over here either.
I know, right? And also, from Rhyme and Reason, eto based on a true story to An employer allows you to work from home completely and issues you a laptop with a webcam without you knowing that they can actually see you secretly doing everything, all of your activities in your house through the issued laptop.
That's so scary.
And it's apparently it's happened.
I'm sure it does. Cause like, hello, even like an employer not issuing a laptop, just a laptop in general. If you have a camera on your laptop or on your phone, there is a possibility that someone can hack into that.
Right?
And diba there's that episode of Black Mirror. Remember that?
Yeah.
The one with the pedophile episode with a kid who they found out and they turned on his camera and now they have proof
That's true.
that he's
Hindi,
a serial,
tsaka-
which is good because they catch him. But still, people can spy on you.
And can you imagine pa, yun nga, if it's given to you, you don't know what kind of spyware they've installed. Some sort of like, they can turn on the webcam even if, let's say, remotely. So there
Yeah.
you are taking a bath or sleeping or having an intimate moment with someone and then bigla na lang di mo alam, toot, naka-on na yung camera. And just spying on everything that
That's
you
why
do.
you just have to keep
It's
looking
so
at that.
scary!
There's a little light next to your camera that usually turns on. But nowadays, you don't even know if
You
that's
don't
going to
even
happen.
know, right?
So it's better to just cover your camera with
Diba,
a
with
tape.
masking tape? Yeah.
With masking tape, which is what I think I'm gonna start doing. Sabi ni Albert Aaron, Shut Up and Dance episode ng Black Mirror.
Yun.
And Richard says Crocodile. So I guess two different episodes. I mean, Black Mirror talks about similar things all the time, right?
And the top. What technology could bring comes from Patrick Starlord.
Patrick Starlord says,
My nightmare, actually. Waking up to find out that the life that you've been living is just a simulation. The real you is stored in deep sleep in a server somewhere in the universe.
That's intense.
Like, this doesn't exist. Like, the life that you've been living for the past so-and-so years doesn't exist. You're lying down somewhere in a vat of like liquid nitrogen or something. I don't know. And then, yeah, it's a big Matrix / Truman Show / that kind of thing. Nothing is real.
That's so scary.
That is so scary. That is so scary. But there you go. One final batch. We'll play a very really short, couple of songs, and then come back with the final batch of the top 10.
Yes, and we'll be staying on Facebook Live, so say hi. Here we go. We got Demons by Doja Cat. Hello, hello, hello.
Malolo atata shifi fumfa
Ça va?
shimshamfut. Okay.
How
hello.
is everyone doing? Are we talking in Russian? You know what? I'm watching Shameless now, and I was such a huge fan of that series for so many years. Like, it opened my mind up to so many things when I was in college, and I finally get to finish it. So thank you to that streaming platform that put up the entire season on. But like, you know, it used to be so the humor of the show used to be so cancelable. That final episode just didn't seem like the original show.
Oh, it ran for 10 years.
It ran for so long. And oh no, I'm watching the American one, Elaine. I'm a huge fan of that entire show, and I just love how I don't know how real it is.
Mm-hmm.
Each of these characters were just
Oh, speaking of,
Ingrained.
it's Emmy Rossum.
yes, I love her. Oh, we're talking about Phantom of
Remember
the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, but she left. Season 10 and 11 wala na siya. Even
And-
if she's the lead.
Before breaking out in, what's his show? Jeremy Allen White, the cooking show.
Yes.
Bear,
The bear. No, but yeah, that's where I initially saw him.
Oh, because that's the first time that I've seen him. Ever.
Really?
Bear. Hindi ko siya kilala. Like when I was like, oh,
Really? Oh, no, he's in Shameless.
good actor.
Actually, all of them, they're all just amazing actors. Each and every single one of them.
So apparently there's a British and a version?
The original was British. And it only ran for like 1-2 seasons, and then the American version came out. That was
which
the one
ran longer.
that did so well.
Oh.
And the dad is what was his name again? He's also sikat.
Oh yeah, William Macy, the
Yes.
husband of Desperate Housewives,
Oh really?
Lynn.
Really?
What's her name?
Lynette,
Lynette.
the one who went to
Yes.
really?
Yeah. They're husband.
So
and wife.
she went to prison. He didn't.
I don't know. Like yun, Felicity Huffman. There you go. Thank you, John Sinai. Yeah, they're husband and wife. Daughter nila yung dinoktor para makapasok sa.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
No way. I did not know
Yes
this.
way.
But I really enjoy Shameless. If you guys are interested in just like binging 11 seasons of
Alam mo, teka, there's an outroar.
what?
Ano daw? Harang. Asan yung nagpapatuyo ng damit?
Ay.
Na perfume lang ang suot, sabi ni Maxine. Shit, mga thirsty. Thirsty.
XXL pa na shirt.
Oo.
So, whoever it was that was saying that their parents were seeing all sorts.
Wala, nakadamit.
See, look, I have shirts on.
Yeah.
I have a shirt on. June Santa Maria says, what happened to Hazel?
I mean, we're asking the same question too. So
Yes, Marinette. He got. Yeah. he
yes,
got the
we.
watch.
I've actually been talking about that. I posted it on Instagram, and I wore it to the premiere of Hamilton. So I posted about that as well, and I've been speaking about it for the past couple of days because my best friend Alice is now she's not doing very well, so just wanna be there for her. Be lifesavers. Also, I didn't know how to tag you, Marinette. I didn't know how to tag you on Instagram, so I was looking for you. Couldn't find you. But yeah, it's always great to. We were talking about this a while ago, to really show a little bit of our allyship and to push certain, things from the medical field that we need people to know more about. So I'll tag you next time, M. Romulo Lila. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, let's fight cancer together. Uh yes, Elaine, please watch Shameless American version. It is so good. And I finished naman on the other side of the spectrum in terms of these series. I watched the 4th season of Sex Education. And I like the first to third season better. Hamilton was amazing. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. It's one of those things where, since it is the first international touring cast, it's not even Broadway, but it's like the international touring cast, and there are Broadway members. Do yourselves a favor, get yourselves a ticket. I know it's a little more costly, but you will you're really gonna be missing out if you don't watch this.
Oh, apparently the British version pala has James McAvoy. Oh, that's
Oh yeah,
interesting.
who did he play? Lip.
I don't know. But
Can you check the names?
No, it says Mary Elaine says yung British pa lang napanood ko because of James McAvoy. So wow,
James. What did he play?
right? That sounds interesting.
James McAvoy. It's very irreverent. For
Well, for a show called Shameless.
But you know what really annoyed me in the last season? I have nothing against woke series, right? Pero parang yung characters, like, they made all of the black characters woke. Na initially, hindi naman sila ganun. Like,
Gets.
nagpalit yung ugali nila, which is really weird. I'm like, that's not how you're supposed to be. That's not how your character was before.
Siguro nga,
Just to appease.
nasa cusp kasi sila eh. Di ba you were saying they were very...
They were during the pandemic.
They
eh.
were very,
Yeah.
irreverent. So siguro nga, they had to tone it down because the landscape was changing.
Yeah, especially during the pandemic. And like,
Right.
yeah, and the last season focused on the pandemic. So, and it also talks about dementia in the last season. So if you want to look into that as well. Yeah, medyo mahal yung ticket to Hamilton Juice Blank. Pero I tell you, it is so worth it. Worth every penny. And with that, we're about to go back on air. This time, no numberless
Yes.
batches. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I have to watch the pro shot too. I haven't actually watched the pro shot. I wanted to watch it live before watching the pro shot.
Monster RX93.1, final batch of the top 10 for today, and we are still live on Facebook.
Yes, we are facebook.com/RX931. We have a few people locked in. Just saying hi to a few of the rushers who are on our Facebook Live at the moment. Hi to Erica Sibal, who says started AHS Delicate episode 1, which is really good. Kim Kardashian is on it. I watch every season of American Horror Story, so I'm a big fan of Ryan Murphy. I mean, no surprise, but you guys should go check it out if you can. Also saying hi to John Sinai, who says, James McAvoy, my ex-husband. We were talking about Shameless kasi a while ago on our In-Between. Hi to I'm Jungkook's girl, who obviously, who also messaged us on Facebook. Colleen MYC. Greeting Archer Aguilar and Jimbo Limbo, as well as Eno Coolitz. Hi to Hero RX greets Legal Millennial, who says hi to Antoinette Yu, and greeting Chichi Chronicles. Ang aga-aga ng trigger sa panic attack at anxiety ng topic natin. Yes, it is stressful. And happy 70th birthday to my mom.
Oh, happy birthday!
To Chichi Chronicles. Happy birthday to you.
Ah.
Mhm.
Did you see that that thing that they sent us? Nakakatuwa. Oh crap! If I could just still find it. Yung that parang R&B version ng Happy Birthday and I wanted to learn it. Oh, noes!
How does it go?
Somebody...
Happy birthday to you. Si
Hindi
Kayla.
eh.
Tell Kayla to
no,
sing it.
no. Like it's a parang group song thing. Somebody tagged us kasi and then I was like, oh, this is so cute. Yeah, anyway, I'll look for it and then hopefully we can do our version of it
Yes. Floor is her name. Floor is the name of the mama.
here. Basta like it goes on.
I wanna say happy birthday to you. Whoa, whoa.
Happy
Birthday to you. Way.
Pero yun nga, parang kailangan natin yata marami tayo.
Yeah, mahirap kapag dalawa lang tayo.
Kailangan
Pag nandito
siguro
si
mga-
Hazel.
at
Kasi
saka-
hindi ko naman pwedeng gawin yung melody
si
tsaka yung
Si
harmony.
Kayla, tsaka si
Si Ria,
Ria,
si Gail, si Rico,
Nikki. Sama natin
Tom.
lahat. Oh.
Yes. That's really funny. Because like, you know, if you're only two people, they're like, bakit ganun yung harmony, hindi tama? I'm like, okay. Going back to a previous thing that happened to me in a show that I did before.
Okay.
Like back in ASAP days when they'd make me perform. There was one time when we were supposed to do like a 4-part harmony.
Oh.
Wala yung isa.
Mm.
Like umalis in the middle of the show.
Mm.
Before going on stage. This is during rehearsals. So si Mr. M comes up to me, Markki, I know this is last minute, but can you do the part of the person who left? I'm like, yeah, I actually have it memorized. But who's gonna do my part?
Oo nga, no? Oh.
So they always go to me because like I usually memorize every single part. Like I mean, like the true piranha in me. But the thing is, I'll memorize the part, but who will do mine?
What if we did a 2-part harmony, right? Kasi dalawa lang tayo here, right? We did a 2-part harmony. Tapos during the playback,
May
3-part harmony na siya.
Harmony pala.
Okay.
Si Nikki pala yun.
Okay, so, do we jump into it?
No, we're gonna wait another hour.
Are we done?
Yes, we are.
Okay. So we're doing the top 10 what technology could bring. Thanking Rudes Antonio for the topic. And numberless, starting off with Al Macchiato, you won't need to talk to share what you're thinking. Yung ano na lang, like literally magta-touch lang ng fingertips and you can share what you're visualizing, feeling, everything you're struggling to put into words. And you don't need to speak.
It's like the power of Mantis.
Very Mantis and also very, like sa Avatar, di ba? When you bond
yes,
with
yes.
your, what do you call them? Yung mga turok makto, yung mga ganun. You just put the braided hair together with the little antennae. Tapos parang you
and
connect.
they know exactly
You know what they're feeling.
You feel exactly.
Patrick Starlord says, what technology could bring the inevitable that we will all have to leave a dying Earth to rebuild our lives on another planet? That's
Yeah.
scary. I wouldn't want to be part of that. It would be too stressful.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you're gonna have to restart everything.
Not just, as in, what if the trip going to the other planet,
Something
goes
happens.
wrong, or, you know, like, or when you get there, hindi mo alam may mga unknown dangers pala, like some alien virus, or
aliens.
alien animals. Hindi, like, baka alam mo yun, baka they studied it, pero hindi nila alam, buried underneath, you have these giant sandworms or something like in Dune, or, ugh,
Yeah.
no thanks.
Nope.
From Wildfire, what technology could bring? I'm not into this. Yung edad natin nakadisplay sa mga noon natin. Para wala nang makakapagsabing 36 lang daw sila. I don't like that idea.
Parang sakto. I like that idea.
I don't like that idea.
I mean, they're gonna find out exactly
Right?
how old you are.
No.
Just like my I have this friend, my psychiatrist friend. As in, when we traveled before, like, he would not show his passport to anyone. It's hidden. It's locked in a vault. Even his license, no one can see.
Oh.
You should try that.
I would. Probably.
Because eventually, like, no one's gonna guess how old you are anymore.
Right? Burn it. From Victoriano, what technology could bring? We will start idolizing AI artists, singers, the way we do now with K-pop. We'll buy their music, go to their concerts, even if they don't actually exist. Not AI versions of existing
Actually,
artists. Like, they will start their
AI
career
artists
as an original AI artist and will
will have
fall
original
in love with them.
songs.
Pero it's already happening. We're fans of
Techno.
no, not just that. Even like video game characters, anime characters.
Yeah, they aren't real characters.
Pero,
They aren't real
right?
people.
But we're standing them. So yeah, it very well happen in the next few years.
Who knows?
JR Keita says, yung parang movie ni Tom Cruise, Minority Report, bago pa mangyari yung isang krimen, alam na nila na mangyayari at huhulihin na nila yung suspect before pa nila magawa yun. Actually, alam mo, predated pa yan ng Civil War. The original Civil War was about that. Yung sa comics. Na parang there was a mutant who can detect someone who's about to do a crime. So like, ang gagawin nila, huhulihin na nila. Sila Iron Man was pro that. Sila Captain America was against it. Kasi nga ano nila is like, what if he makes a mistake? How do we know that they're going to commit a crime? We're just taking this mutant's word for it. Yun yung original.
Is that okay?
That was the original premise.
Premise of Civil War.
War. And then it's like,
They changed it up.
but then do we put somebody behind bars just because a mutant says, oh, you're gonna be that.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a criminal in the future.
Yeah.
It's very tricky. It's actually amazing. Very
Becca, Kayla's on All Out. That's with Rico in the evening.
Yes.
So tune in then if you want to see Kayla. She only comes in when a third person of the morning rush is in here. Oh, wait. Wala pa lang third person today.
Hindi, pag-leave. Pag-leave.
Pag-leave. Okay, pag-leave.
And from the super malas guy, pag kunyari may kailangan kang exam or you want to read a book, kakainin mo na lang siya. I don't know, maybe not the real book.
Like a pill.
Like a pill. So pag ininom mo yung pill na yon, oh, that was a really good book. Gets? Parang ganun. You
I
just
like
drink
that.
it and you're like, oh, War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. That was very interesting. Just by drinking a pill. So if you have an exam, drink the pill of the book that you're supposed to study and you'll get it.
Or you can like, for
That's
example, if
interesting.
you're an actor and you want to memorize a script,
There you go.
just take the pill and it's memorized.
Oh, imagine
Front
that.
to back.
From Jungkook's Girl, real-time voice translator. So parang you just talk in your native language, you talk in English, you talk in Tagalog, and then real-time voice translation to the local language. So
I
you go
love
to
that.
Japan, so there you just talk to them. Excuse me, where is Akihabara? You know, I want to buy some toys. And then lalabas na siya as Japanese.
And then, that's perfect.
And then meron din siyang parang earphones. So pag naman nagsalita sila to answer you in Japanese, ang maririnig mo na
English
or Tagalog.
and you can work anywhere around the world
You
if that's
can
the
do
case.
that.
Like
This
it's
is
gonna
actually
be-
amazing. They should
that-
come up with this.
I mean, someone should come up with that right away. But the thing is, they haven't even like perfected the whole translation thing on the phone.
Pero even pre-pandemic, meron na akong alam na ganyan. I've seen videos of that on Facebook or Twitter. Na parang pero ito,
You have to
hindi
talk
siya
into the
real-time.
microphone.
You talk into the microphone.
And then it will start.
Tapos ita-translate niya. Tapos ganun din. Pero
No,
hindi siya real-time.
They have that. They have that. I've seen it while I was in Japan, and there were people who wanted to trade Pokemon with me. They
Right?
would come up to me and they'd go,
And then,
they tap me on the back, and then they would
Talk
talk
into the
the
thing,
thing,
see?
and then like they would ask me certain things, and even the
Exactly.
Pokemon names
Exactly.
would
Diba, ang
come out.
galing?
Yeah.
And the top, what technology could bring comes from Shivana.
Shivana says.
The increase in artificial intelligence will also see an increase in natural stupidity. Kasi nga, you don't have to think.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Like, okay, like, yeah, I get it. It's super. Remember my story earlier? Na if you want to make an excuse letter, for example, let's say you were absent in school, instead of writing it, you just ask your AI to write you an excuse letter. But see, it atrophies your brain.
Yeah.
You're letting a machine think for you, create for you. And if you don't use it yourself, I really do believe that just like a muscle, your creativity could atrophy and just stop working. And then when you need it, it just won't work anymore.
Yeah.
So I kind of agree with this.
Can I
Parang,
also?
parang exercise, if you stop exercising,
Yeah,
you won't be able to
you
do
lose the
anything
muscles.
anymore,
You won't
right?
be able to walk, and like that Wally thing that you were
Wall-E
talking about a while
thing.
ago.
I super, yes.
I have a question.
Okay.
This is Adrian Cassis was talking about this just now. Yung Chat GPT. A lot of
Yes.
people are asking me about that, and I actually heard of people using it. What does it do exactly?
I have, parang ganun nga yata.
That's.
I think that's
it's
the
very.
thing. Like if you want to write a report,
It'll write it for you.
it'll write it for you. I think,
So that's why sabi niya, be kind to Chat GPT, Google, Siri, Alexa, para when our robot overlords take over,
Yun nga.
hindi ka papatay.
we were just talking about it off air. We're like, Markki, paano pag nadidinig pala tayo ng mga AI? And then like, when they take over, parang ito, they were making fun of us when it was still their turn. Now that it's our turn, we'll
Well,
put you in AI prison or something.
I have to say, at least we've our formative years, we were able to really enjoy
The analog
our
years.
talents and just becoming our true selves, as opposed to the younger folks, the Gen Zs, who are now reliant on technology and don't have the experience of like the CD player or of all sorts of things that we had back in the day.
Well, sometimes I know it comes back as
And now they have competition.
an art form. Like for example, so many Gen Zs are into vinyl records, and they buy turntables because it's still well, now it's more of like a vintage /
Collection.
novelty kind of thing, and the audiophiles say it's really still different. Like the quality of vinyl is like they prefer it to digital.
But now these people are competing against AI.
That's true.
Because like us, for example, we've already honed our talents. I mean, to a certain extent. Like, if they need hosts, they can just get us because we've been working. But like, for example, the Gen Zs in the future, or the ones that are after the Gen Zs, the Gen Alphas, they're competing against robots.
That's true. It makes it
How
very difficult.
how are they going to get a slot in, for example, newscasting, sportscasting?
Ito, Marcos was saying parang we use it for caption creation, like caption for picture in beach, and it'll just come up with a caption. You don't have to write anything. Or write me a song about love at a young age, and it'll create a song. It's crazy. That is crazy.
Understood. But like, that's the thing. Those are things that I'm good at kasi. Like writing captions, writing things like that. So I don't want to have to rely on someone's mind to create my own thing. Yeah. But like
Oh, but
people
you
who
know what?
can't.
You know what? This is going to be a long discussion because this is the new thing that we're going to have to deal with. Remember, when the internet first came out, this was the thing, right? Like, is this going to be good for us? Like, it's amazing, but what will be its repercussions in the coming years? And I think AI is the next conversation that we're going to be having.
Sabi ni Erica, it's only as good as how you train it.
Uh-huh.
How to
Just
train
like
your
any tool.
AI. The bagong how to train your dragon. How
Yeah.
to train your AI. Oh. Scary. Think about it.
But there you go. Something that's why it makes it a very interesting topic because I feel like we're just scratching the surface of this conversation. But yeah, expect more conversations about this in the future. But thank you for joining us.
Oh, hey, wala pang what about
Ay, oo
us?
nga pala. What about us? Whew. For me,
For drag queens.
okay.
If they want to sing live instead of lip sync, they can sing live and like use the AI technology to perform songs in female keys
Oh, that would be cool.
as opposed to their natural male voice. That's why they usually lip sync, because they wanna sound like a woman,
True,
because they
true.
look like the woman, right? So what if they had that technology where they just have to put something on their throat
And then
and then they're able to sing higher or talk higher?
that's cool. Ako siguro, like you put yourself in a machine, yung merong mga electrodes ka sa temples, ganyan. They will mine into your brain. Because remember, I really think our brains are like underutilized. We're probably using, diba they say we're only using maybe 10% at most of our brains.
Yeah.
But it's capable of so much more. You know how like we don't remember things from our childhood? Because we've forgotten them. Because obviously we were so young, right? But I believe that our brains actually have that information. What we saw as kids. And then someday, what if there's a technology where they strap you in like with electrodes, get those images from your brain, and you will be able to see a video of what you've seen as a child.
That's hardcore.
You will see what you saw as a baby, what you saw as a grade school student, what you saw as, and it might answer a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Why we're afraid of these things, why we're afraid of blah blah blah, why do we have a trauma with this, right? I think that would be like amazing. And it can kind of like download those images that's buried into our brains somewhere there.
That's so scary. I mean,
Right?
it's amazing if you think about it, but it's also really, really scary. Because then, if there are certain things that you hid or you don't want people to know about you that you forgot,
Yeah.
and suddenly it comes out in the open, and now it's in video form, and not just you, but the doctor who's in charge of that gets
Okay,
to see it too.
What if you get first view,
If-
and then it's your choice whether you can delete it again or something. Pero gets like, hindi, take away that part, the messiness part of it, just to have access to memories that have been locked away. Kasi it might help us then process. Sometimes we're probably thinking, why do we act the way we act? Why do we react the way we
The
react
way
to certain
we
things?
react.
It might answer a lot of questions in our heads.
It's scary.
Right?
It's
Oh
a
my
scary
gosh.
world we live in
Yeah.
at the moment, guys. But you know
Whew.
what?
But that was a good exercise.
Be kind to your AIs. I think that's what I think that's what
know,
Don't
right?
talk about them behind their backs because they don't have backs.
Magagaya, ano nga raw eh, di ba? Meron na nga tayong real life AI. Si AI de las Alas.
Na kumakanta ng Blackpink.
Di ba? So, I swear. Okay, anyway, but thank you for joining us.
AI de las Alas.
Ang nag-type nga daw nung 6666666 yung AI.
Oh, Gail, watch yourself.
Oh no! But
Gail, it was during your show. It wasn't during mine. It wasn't during ours. Well, I mean, we saw it lang. Pero it was during...
Eh, paano kung pinakita sa atin? Sa atin pinapakita.
We have to tell Gail.
Okay!
Sabi ni Renly, they don't have backs. Love that, Markki.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they can make AI backs in the future. yung Krister, yung mga walang kadate.
Talaga, sinabi pa nila. Markki. Krister, oh! Huwag mo ibitahin to. Pag ano. Huwag mo bigyan ng kape yan. Kami lang. Oh, we'll see you
Sabi ni
tomorrow,
Krister,
guys.
ganon, Mark.
Krister, oh! Huwag mo nang bigyan ng kape yan. Huwag mo bigyan ng kape. Okay. We'll see you tomorrow.
Joke lang. Okay. See you guys tomorrow.
guys.
Sabi niya, nakikinig pa ako, hoy.
Bye, guys.
See you tomorrow.